Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to take a little journey through some of my favorite fall flavors. You know, those cozy, comforting tastes that just make you want to curl up by the fireplace with a warm blanket. We'll be talking about those iconic fall foods that just scream autumn. The kind of dishes that make your kitchen smell like a slice of harvest heaven. From sweet to savory, we're going to cover it all. So grab your aprons, y'all, and let's get cooking up some fall magic. First up, let's talk about the granddaddy of them all, the mighty pumpkin. I mean, is it even fall if you haven't carved a pumpkin, baked a pumpkin pie, or roasted some pumpkin seeds? Pumpkins are like the culinary chameleons of fall. You can use them in sweet treats like pies, cookies, and even pumpkin spice lattes. Don't judge. But they're also amazing in savory dishes like soups, risottos, and even roasted as a side dish. And let's not forget about those pumpkin seeds. Don't you dare throw those out. Roasted with a little salt and pepper, they make the perfect crunchy snack. One of my favourite things to do with pumpkin is to make a big old pot of creamy pumpkin soup. It's like a warm hug in a bowl, especially with a dollop of cream on top and a sprinkle of toasted pepitas. And of course, no fall is complete without a slice of homemade pumpkin pie. The smell of those warm spices baking in the oven just screams fall comfort food. But don't limit yourself to just pies. Pumpkin puree can be used in so many creative ways. Add it to your pancake batter for a seasonal twist, stir it into your oatmeal for a fall-inspired breakfast, or even use it to make pumpkin hummus. Trust me, once you start incorporating pumpkin into your fall cooking, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. Next up, let's talk about another fall favourite, butternut squash. This sweet and nutty squash is like the pumpkin's slightly more sophisticated cousin. It's got a beautiful, vibrant orange colour that just screams fall and a flavour that's both sweet and savoury. One of my favourite ways to enjoy butternut squash is roasted. Just peel it, cube it, toss it with a little olive oil, salt, pepper, and maybe a touch of maple syrup, and roast it in the oven until it's tender and caramelised. You can also use butternut squash in soups, stews, and risottos. It adds a lovely creaminess and a touch of sweetness that's just perfect for fall. And if you're feeling really adventurous, try making butternut squash noodles. They're a healthy and delicious alternative to pasta and a fun way to sneak some extra veggies into your diet. Butternut squash is also a great source of vitamins and fibre, so you can feel good about indulging in this fall favourite. An apple a day, fall's favourite fruit. Now, let's talk about a fruit that's synonymous with fall. The apple. I mean, is there anything more quintessentially autumnal than apple picking, apple cider, and apple pie? Apples are incredibly versatile. You can enjoy them fresh, baked into pies and crisps, or even pressed into cider. And let's not forget about those warm and comforting apple crumbles. One of my favourite things to do with apples in the fall is to make a big batch of homemade applesauce. It's so much better than the store-bought stuff, and it makes your house smell absolutely divine. And of course, no fall is complete without a slice of warm apple pie. Whether you like it classic with a lattice top or prefer a crumble topping, apple pie is a true taste of fall. But don't limit yourself to just pies and applesauce. Apples are also delicious in salads, sandwiches, and even savoury dishes like pork chops and roasted chicken. So go ahead and grab a bushel of apples from your local orchard or farmer's market and get cooking. Sweet potatoes, the jewels of fall. Now, Let's move on to another fall favourite, sweet potatoes. These vibrant orange root vegetables are not only delicious, but also incredibly nutritious. Sweet potatoes are like the blank canvas of fall flavours. They can be roasted, mashed, baked into casseroles, and even used in desserts. One of my favourite ways to enjoy sweet potatoes is roasted with a little olive oil, salt, pepper, and maybe a sprinkle of cinnamon. They get nice and caramelised on the outside and soft and fluffy on the inside. Sweet potatoes are also a great addition to soups and stews. They add a lovely sweetness and creaminess that's perfect for fall. And if you're looking for a healthier alternative to mashed potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes are the way to go. They're naturally sweet and creamy, and they add a pop of colour to your plate. Don't forget about sweet potato casserole. This classic Thanksgiving side dish is always a crowd pleaser, and for good reason. It's sweet, savoury, and oh so comforting. The little berries with big flavour. Last but not least, let's talk about cranberries. These tart little berries might not be as versatile as some of the other fall foods on this list, but they definitely deserve a spot at the table. Cranberries are most commonly used in sauces and relishes, especially for Thanksgiving. Cranberry sauce is the perfect accompaniment to turkey and all the trimmings. But cranberries aren't just for savoury dishes. They also add a lovely tartness to baked goods like muffins, scones and pies. One of my favourite ways to use cranberries is in a cranberry orange relish. It's tart, sweet and refreshing, and it's the perfect way to brighten up your Thanksgiving plate. And if you're feeling adventurous, try making cranberry sauce from scratch. It's easier than you might think, and it tastes so much better than the canned stuff. So don't be afraid to embrace the tartness of cranberries this fall. They might just surprise you with their versatility and deliciousness. Happy fall! Well folks, there you have it. 5 of my all-time favourite fall foods. I hope this video has inspired you to get into the kitchen and whip up some of these autumnal delights. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out in the kitchen, there's a full recipe out there for everyone. So grab your ingredients, put on your apron, and let's get cooking. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more delicious recipes and cooking tips. Happy fall, y'all!